Hello, everyone. This is General Johnny Moron. Who cares, right? So in case you guys don't know, I recently made a post on my YouTube channel yesterday where um, I discussed how I'm planning on nuking this channel, and I'm planning on before I nuke the channel, I want to make like a last hurrah, a 6-part series. Yeah, I'm sorry, I canceled the series. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I can't do it, and I apologize. I have like a headache right now. Okay, I have a massive headache right now, and it's hurting my head. But I can't do it. I'm sorry, but like I tried writing a script for the first part yesterday. I really did, and I just could not do it. It was just too much. And I just came to the realization of, well, I guess there's just going to be no 6-part series because, as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't give two craps and just a single care about this YouTube nonsense anymore. I just cannot. So rather, instead of doing that, I want to quickly make this video because I want to upload it as quickly as I can. I literally came back home from work and as immediately was like, I'm going to make this video just so I upload it and, just so I can finally put the channel to death, okay? Um, so for this video, I at least want to give reasons as to why I'm like want to leave the internet and never come back, because quite frankly it's something that needs to be addressed. And the simple fact of the matter is that the internet is so degenerate and so nonsensical, and the people on the internet have become so toxic that I genuinely think that if you're on the internet, okay, if you're on the internet, even if you're just a casual dude, that toxicity, that nonsense just infects you, okay? It infects you in a negative light, okay? It's not something that you can escape. There's a reason why they say toxicity can spread around, right? Um, and by the way, forgive me for taking off my glasses. Again, I have a throbbing headache right now. Um, I'm just really, really exhausted. Um, yeah, like there's no reason to be on the internet like at all. Okay. And I know a lot of people have been speculating that, the whole kind of like what happened with that, I forgot that person's name, but that one guy who got exposed for by Lio Convoy on a random live stream that kind of just made me broke, that kind of broke me in a way, like mentally, in the sense that, like, why am I wasting my time beefing with morons on the internet? You know? Um, People have been speculating that, the amount of people that I've got into beefs with turning out to be really, really horrible, heinous people had an effect. People have been speculating that my chat becoming low-key pretty degenerate in my live streams has had an effect. And the answer to that, the simple fact of the matter is no. My chat is not the reason why, and people being outed is not the reason why. The simple fact is, I just come to the realization that the internet is such a toxic, like, piece of trash medium that needs to be avoided at all costs, unless you're using it for something useful, okay? And it's not just the internet. I wanted to the series that I wanted to upload was actually it was titled saying goodbye to degenerate media. Okay? And it was basically going to be a 6-part series where I go over cartoons, video games, anime, especially anime, movies, the internet, and just going over all of these mediums and explaining why you should just avoid them like the plague and grow up and do something more worth your time. Okay? Um, And yeah, I'm doing a massive effort right now to cut off like anything that I consider childish and a waste of time and nonsensical from my life. And the internet is the number one thing, buddy. Number one thing. After anime, it's the number one thing. This was a point I was going to make in my series, okay? You know, all of these like infamous figures online, these lolcows, whatever you want to call them, like whatever you want to call them, like Chris Chan, Yandere Dev, Darkside Phil, Mr. Enter, whatever. They all got infamous for being very attached to a particular media. Do you really think, okay, that is a coincidence? Do you really think that that's like not something to pay attention to, you know? And not only did they get infamous by attaching themselves to a piece of media, they've gotten infamous for going on the internet and showcasing their stuff to people and allowing the internet to essentially define their lives. Now, Mr. Enter, I've softened on him a little bit in recent times, mainly because, well, for one, I was just getting sick and tired of all the moron A-logs criticizing him who are just as bad, if not worse, than he is, okay? I was getting sick of that, for one. And number two, Mr. Enter, like, I think deep down inside he realizes that. Like, he realizes that he could have left the internet at any point where he was far less popular and actually change his life around for the better. And now he can't really do that effectively. It's not too late for him. It's not like Chris Chan too late, but it's still like something that he has to deal with now, unfortunately for him. Yeah, the internet is a waste. It's a mistake. You know what? And it's not just the people who use this website too, man. I alluded to this in my last video. The fact that you have YouTube, the company YouTube, literally going out of their way to protect EDP from criticism. You know, a literal child predator, where they gave Dr. Disrespect monetization. Okay, there are some definitely shady figures in YouTube's corporation there. Okay, you cannot convince me otherwise. Okay, and Twitch is even worse. Twitch is even worse. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be deleting the channel in about a couple days, 3 days. If you liked my content, thank you, I guess. Honestly, I don't care. I'm sorry, I really don't. Please don't take it the wrong way, I just don't. And not only that, what else was I gonna say? I'm gonna be deleting my Discord. I'm gonna be deleting anything that I have like a password to, okay, and that's still up for some reason, okay. Yeah. So if you want to archive my content, you have 3 days to do so. If there's a video of mine that you want to archive, let me know in the comment section of this video, and if I have it, I'll give it to you. I don't care. And that's about it. Anyways, this is General Johnny Moron. I don't care. Go away.